While everyone's focused on AI chatbots and chip wars, an Apple veteran just quietly built a smart glasses company worth $1 billion, and it's now directly taking on Meta in the world's largest consumer market. Sound impossible? It happened. His company just landed backing from Tencent, the Alibaba-affiliated Meituan, and other major Asian tech players who moved fast. Here's what makes this genuinely shocking. Meta's been burning tens of billions into augmented reality for over a decade, building grand metaverse dreams that nobody's actually using yet. Meanwhile, this upstart just cut straight to the front of the line with funding that materialized in weeks, not years. This is happening right now, and it's completely reshaping how the world's going to experience the next generation of wearable technology. Now, Chinese tech companies don't usually lead global AR innovation. They typically copy Western designs and sell them cheaper. But this one's different. It's building something Meta desperately wanted to own, something that solves real problems people actually have, and it's doing it first. This changes everything about how Meta's multi-billion-dollar AR ambitions are about to unfold. The real question isn't whether these glasses work. It's why nobody saw this coming. So who's actually behind this? The founders spent over a decade at Apple working on their AR ambitions. He was part of the team that envisioned Apple's Vision Pro, the ski goggle-sized spatial computer that costs $3,500 and nobody's really buying. While Apple was designing expensive headsets for professionals, he noticed something crucial. The entire world wanted glasses that looked normal. Glasses you could actually wear in public without looking like a cyborg from a science fiction film. So he left Apple and gathered a team of engineers from Meta, Microsoft, and other AR companies. They moved to China, where manufacturing costs are lower and the consumer appetite for new technology is genuinely massive. The funding part is interesting. This didn't happen through traditional venture capital pitch competitions. Tencent spotted the potential and moved strategically to back the company. Meituan jumped in too. This is how Chinese tech companies operate at scale. They see something working, they identify the gap, and they fund it aggressively. Within 18 months, they'd built a working prototype and secured billion-dollar unicorn funding. That's the kind of speed that makes Silicon Valley venture funds look slow. Here's where it gets interesting. The team didn't reinvent anything. They hyper-focused on one problem: making AR glasses that people would actually wear every single day. What are we actually talking about here? These aren't the bulky vision headsets you're imagining. They're legitimately glasses. Think standard sunglasses size and weight. You put them on and they look almost normal, except for slightly thicker arms that house the processing power. The lenses are transparent displays that show information overlaid on the real world. When you're walking down the street, you see navigation arrows appear on the pavement. In a restaurant information, reviews, and menu translation pop up as you look at places. The processing happens on board through custom AI chips. Everything runs locally on the device itself. There's no lag waiting for cloud processing. This is crucial because latency is what killed early AR glasses. People got motion sickness from delays. These chips solve that problem. They're running a proprietary AI system trained specifically for Chinese language and cultural contexts. That's a big advantage over Western AR. It's built for the market it's launching in, not adapted afterward. The display technology uses quantum dot technology for brightness and color accuracy that rivals phone screens. Battery life is 8 hours of continuous use. The audio comes through bone-conduction speakers. Sound vibrates through your skull, so your ears stay aware of the real world. This is why the design matters so much. Meta's Ray-Ban glasses work, but people don't want to wear them constantly. These are designed so you genuinely forget you're wearing them. So what's actually possible with these things? Imagine you're at a live concert. The glasses recognize the artist performing and instantly pull up song lyrics on your display. You can follow along without looking at your phone. Or you're in a shopping mall in Shanghai, you're walking past storefronts, and their prices pop up automatically, complete with user reviews from other customers. Contrast this with an actual Meta Ray-Ban. Those give you basic features like voice calls and music. These glasses are doing real-time visual recognition and augmented information overlays. Here's a wild use case. Medical professionals testing it report being able to see vital signs overlaid on a patient's body during treatment. The glasses sync with hospital monitors and show real-time data directly in the doctor's line of sight. Translation is another killer feature. You point at a menu written in Mandarin, and English text appears on the display. For international business travelers, that's genuinely game-changing. Language stops being a barrier when your glasses instantly translate. They're also good at indoor navigation. Lost in a massive airport or subway station, the glasses know exactly where you are and show you the path to your gate. This is done through a combination of computer vision and local map matching. Most impressively for daily use, they recognize faces and show you social context about people you're meeting. Never forget a client's name again. The glasses just tell you. That's the kind of practical utility that nobody's expecting. So where does Meta fit into this? Meta's Ray-Ban smart glasses are honestly excellent for what they are designed to do. They are lightweight, they have good battery life, and they work. But they are fundamentally a camera and audio device with some AI smarts. You can take photos, record videos, ask ChatGPT questions through voice. They are basically a mini computer on your face. The difference is, Meta's not positioning them as AR glasses for everyone. They are more like smart eyewear for early adopters. These Chinese glasses, they're designed as a complete replacement for how you interact with the world. Apple's Vision Pro, by contrast, is a massive spatial computer, not literally £1,000, but it's expensive at $3,500. It's beautiful and powerful, but nobody wears it all day. Google's been quietly developing AR contact lenses for years, but they are still not consumer-ready. So right now there's a gap in the market. People want AR glasses that are lightweight, look normal, and actually do useful things. Meta hasn't filled that gap convincingly. The Chinese company just did. That doesn't mean Meta's finished. They're definitely working on improved versions, but right now this startup is 6 to 12 months ahead of the competition. In the AR glasses race, being first to market with something people actually want is massive. This is where things get really complicated geopolitically. China doesn't usually beat the West to consumer electronics innovation. They manufacture them, they iterate on them, but building something genuinely new and better, that's rare. Until now. This startup proved that Chinese companies can lead on cutting-edge hardware and software integration. That changes how investors think about AR, and it changes how governments think about tech competition. Meta's been counting on dominance in social-based AR. But if everyone's wearing AR glasses from a Chinese company, Meta loses access to that data in mainland China. Billions of people interacting with the world through Chinese AI systems. That's a massive advantage for understanding behavior and preferences. From the American tech establishment's perspective, this is legitimately concerning. It's not about the glasses being bad. It's about the geopolitical implications. American companies assumed they'd win the race to define what AR looks like as it becomes mainstream. This company just challenged that. The technical implication is equally significant. If these glasses work as advertised, it validates an entirely new design philosophy. Lightweight, practical, privacy-focused compared to headsets. Every major tech company will now chase this form factor. Apple will too. The fact that this startup beat them there is genuinely embarrassing. It suggests they were overthinking the problem while a focused team just shipped something that works. But here's what most people aren't discussing, the privacy angle. So what should you actually watch for over the next few months? First, availability. These glasses are launching in China first, probably Q3 or Q4 of this year. International availability is unclear, but if they work as described, Western governments are going to want to understand what they can do. Expect potential restrictions or delays in markets like the United States and Europe, not because they are bad, but because they are Chinese-made. Second, the price point. That billion-dollar valuation doesn't tell us what they'll cost consumers. If they are cheap, under $1,000, they'll immediately become every tech early adopter's favorite device. If they are expensive, like Vision Pro pricing, the market will be more limited. Third, what happens to Meta? Meta will absolutely accelerate their AR glasses timeline now. You'll see announcements about improved versions, partnerships with manufacturers, maybe even acquisitions to build the right talent. Watch Mark Zuckerberg's comments in earnings calls. They'll reveal just how concerned Meta is about this. Fourth, the software ecosystem. Real AR glasses need apps, translation apps, shopping apps, navigation apps. Watch whether developers start building for this platform. That's what separates a cool device from a genuine platform change. Fifth, adoption in Asia. If you see millions of these in use in China and Southeast Asia within 6 months, you'll know this is legitimately game-changing. Watch the subreddit communities and YouTube unboxings. Real-world usage will tell you if the hype is justified. So here's what this actually means for you, whether you're a tech enthusiast or just someone who cares about the future. The AR glasses revolution is officially here, and it's not coming from Cupertino or Menlo Park. It's coming from a startup in China backed by Tencent. This is the moment where AR goes from a maybe someday technology to an actual product people can buy and use. Meta's metaverse bet, which has already cost them tens of billions of dollars and has brought them basically no revenue, just got disrupted by a leaner, faster-moving team. Apple's vision of expensive spatial computing got challenged by practical, affordable glasses. And frankly, the entire Western tech establishment's assumption that they'd always win the AR race just got questioned. Now, these glasses might not be perfect. They might have privacy concerns. They might not work internationally. They might have software limitations, but they exist, they work, and they are launching soon. That matters. The change from AR is coming to AR is here changes everything about how investors fund hardware, how companies think about the future of computing, and how governments approach tech competition. Watch this space over the next 6 months, because everything about wearable technology is about to accelerate. Follow for daily AI news to stay on top of what's coming next.